The girl was born on April 5, 1958. I was born in Chester, USA. The small one is the big one. She is kind by nature. Be friendly. Life is full of passion. In 1972, Hayden moved in with his family. This is a secret warehouse in Sai. At 8 years old and 21 years old, she is already one of the staff of the Sai Hudong Hospital. Darren was born not long ago. She's one of the newcomers. The second half of my senior year. And the Ocean and the other one get the gold together. The lesbian girl was sent by the school to Denver, Colorado. In Denver, the girls are staying together. The C is in Denver, at the house of Kiki. The C is in the ground. This is the new version of Kaha. Every day at 5:30 p.m. She is in the office. Go to the main street. Go to 14th Avenue and take the bus at the corner of Bailao Sanjiwan. Then it will be in a company called At the Mouth of the King's Shop. Then walk 6 blocks back to Kiki's house. 6:30 every evening. The C will definitely be delivered home. But he got off work on January 16, 1980. She hasn't shipped yet. It's not normal. They called the police immediately. I lost her the next day. A woman and her husband are. This is Danny's roadmap. Lying on the road. The unconscious young girl. I'm busy with the police. The deputy of the local police station is here. It came out very quickly, and that was the girl. The lost C the day before. She's been dead for a long time. Transparent survey. The soil near the case center. There are traces of the stain on the stool. There is an order indicating that it leads to the address. And the other one is cowboy boots. This is the address of the warehouse. There are terrible crimes happening in the world. Soon a woman stepped forward and called the police. Around 10% of the night of the case. I just happened to have lost the case. She noticed something suspicious. The man was found near the crime scene. Woman. The age of the suspicious man. The big one is between 20 and 30. Is white. Medium build. Short with ears. It doesn't seem to have a lid. 4 women have been hypnotized. Went back for more. And let the police sketch profit. And they ran a profile of the suspect. Weeks before the Ocean was destroyed. Another woman was killed in her. Was sexually assaulted near the property. In addition, on the night of Haiji's murder. No, there was a woman there. The location is occupied by someone. Is there a certain degree of ambiguity in these cases? The warehouse is the same person. The C has only been in Denver for 13 weeks. Impossible to make a grudge with others quickly. So the police suggested that it couldn't be real-world friends who killed her. There is no such thing as that. There was no age of technology. Want to crack the case of health? It's like the sky at night. So this case is the most expensive. I can only check it hastily. Until 1998. The first step of the study. The future of DNA engineering. Denver Police Department. The police officers revisited the investigation of the case. That case has been going on for 18 years. They can't find it. The detectives have been in the first year. Property collected in the case. DNA was extracted. Unfortunately, this DNA didn't match anyone. Over the next decade or so, the inspection is not successful. 4 cases were assigned multiple times. Different people are investigating. But there are always new exhibitions. Until 2018, more and more people's DNA is being enter the police's information. The new search person was matched to a man. His DNA contains the same stain as the stain on his hand. This is DNA in paternal blood. The police slowly became suspicious. The man's little boy William. Check it out. William has a history of sexual assault. He sexually assaulted a woman with a knife in 1975. He was arrested. He was convicted of sexual assault. The court sentenced him to 30 years in prison. However, he did not serve for years in prison. He faked it. The fake official found him a copy. Take care of the public sector. The workplace was right near where the Ocean accident happened. And then, in 1982, William suddenly decided to move to Denver. Move to Florida. Change your name to James. In a few years. This is his second marriage. Another marriage. The first marriage lasted only 30 days. He was living in Brown Island in 1998. Arrested once for domestic violence. It was the year he was arrested. A photo taken by the police. Transparent photo. For the first time in the Haiji case. In the year of William. They are the same people in the photo as in 1980. The similarities between the sketches and the drawings of the C case and the people. If you don't want to check it, you can only make it clear. William is a suspect in the Hayward case. Can't fully prove that he is. A year ago, it hurt the hands of the C. I took out the warehouse. DNA. Then compare it to the DNA of the hand. The police were disappointed. William's DNA was never included in the police files. During the 2019 Thanksgiving period in Japan. The police have been missing for 62 years and are still there. William of Florida. At first, they were there. DNA was extracted from the window. It didn't work. Can only be shipped. Waiting for the integration. At noon on November 30th. Follow William. A bar in the middle of nowhere. Watched him drink a bottle of beer. They were secretly buying every single bottle. Wait for him. Can't wait. The servant took his bottle. We need to get them back to their room in Colorado immediately. Extracted from the wine bottle. The DNA matches the DNA of the Black Hand perfectly. December 11, 2019. 40 years after the tragic death of Hai. It's a month away from the anniversary. The police arrested William. And here's the really amazing thing. He didn't resist arrest. There was no resistance. Has been quietly cooperating with the police's arrest. And agreed to ride. Back in Colorado, where he was charged. And he seemed to have he did this all day. Go to the Buddha. This is 10 meters in the sky in Colorado. William confessed to the police. It's about the sea. The warehouse described the crime of the warehouse. The original date was January 16, 1980. Case time. And William stopped her at the bottom of the ocean. Thaw away. Don't run away now. I don't have a knife in my hand. And he brought the ocean to his own little boat. He forced her to sit in the vice president's seat. I caught her arm. The sea is terrified. What does he want?
威廉谎称想绑架他换点钱。
But it wasn't his intention. The sea has to be solved. What do you and your family have? Soon, he arrived at William's cabin. He showed great commitment. The sea has violated and harmed.
被捕5天后是2019年12月16日，警方正式指控威廉犯有1级和2级谋杀罪。遗憾的是
Due to the effective price. The law accused him of sexual assault committed by the Haitian government. So the police couldn't find any others. You can tell him before this case is alive. Other sexual assault cases reported in the United States. Only 4. Investigators and local prosecutors originally. William was sent to court for sentencing. But on February 21, 2020, he directly confessed to all the accusations. William was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Family and friends of the sea. I appreciate the efforts of all the investigators. We are also in the process of solving the case. The unyielding spirit expresses admiration. However, it is regrettable that it was too late. Most of the oceans are invisible. This is a very exciting situation. When the truth comes out, except for her great-great-grandmother and great-sister, all other direct connections have unfortunately passed away.